Jen here, and I have an off-the-board layout for you. You can see there I'm just showing you the inspiration that I chose for this month from my Pinterest board, and that's what the off-the-board series is all about. Crystal started it in the summer, Crystal from Pineapple Papers. She actually did 30 days of Pinterest-inspired projects and layouts, and a lot of us really enjoyed watching her and playing along. And so when she decided to do a monthly series and keep it going, we said yes, please. So every month we pick something from our Pinterest boards and use it as inspiration to create a layout. In October I did some home decor DIYs because I just found some pins and thought, oh, I've had these on my boards for so long, I want to use them. So it's definitely been a lot of fun. It's really fun to go through your boards and see all of those pins that you pinned way back at the beginning of Pinterest. So I definitely recommend you guys go and do it and get inspired and start using up some of those pins, even if it's not in the way that you originally intended for the pin. Anything that you've got on your board could inspire you to create a layout. So my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit for February is a Valentine's themed kit that is based around that Hello Love paper pad that you just saw me using. So as I was going through all of my different Pinterest boards, I came across that Zen Doodle inspired drawing that I pinned. I used to pin a whole bunch of those because I'm definitely a big doodler, and so when it kind of became a trendy thing to doodle and people really were kind of appreciating the therapy behind doodling, I was totally into it because I'm definitely one of those people who doodles all the time. My notebooks are full of doodles, my planner is full of doodles, receipts, anything that is in arm's reach, if I also have a pen in arm's reach, is usually fair game for doodling. So my family knows to put important stuff away, or there might end up being some flowers and curlicues and things sketched on there somewhere. So I really loved the feel of that particular doodle, and then it also had the hearts and it had the love on it, which goes with the whole kit theme. So I thought it was just perfect. And I've really been trying to use my kit to kind of think outside the box and not just lock myself into a Valentine's theme. And so obviously hearts are great for just about any picture that you might want to scrap. Family pictures, your pets, all of that. Hearts work for it because obviously if we're scrapping something, we probably love it. I mean, there's the odd occasion where we scrap something we don't love, or we scrap a bad day, or whatever it might be. But usually you can fit a heart or two in there. So I thought that this worked really good because it didn't necessarily scream Valentine's, and it had all these really fun, whimsical twists and turns to it. So it offered a lot of opportunity to kind of play around with textures and just have some fun. So I started with a piece of plain white cardstock, and I just drew a couple of more simple lines, just a couple of little like twists and curlicues in them that I could stitch. So I did those ones first, and I just poked some holes and I went ahead and hand stitched them. I added a few sequins in there, and I did a sequins heart. I'm not a sewer really, so it's just mostly trial and error for me. When it comes to stitching on paper, I poke the holes and then I just kind of go for it and see what I can do with that string. So I don't know what the stitches are called or anything like that, but I think they turned out really cute. I tried to do different ones for each of the little strings that I did, and then once those were done, I came back with my Sharpie and I drew a few more to kind of fill in some of those gaps and really give it that doodle feel that the inspiration piece has. So once all of that was done, I went ahead and found my picture. I decided to do this family picture from Father's Day. I think this was in 2018. Yeah, it was Father's Day 2018. So, you know, that's a great time to use hearts. We love my hubby. We love Dad. And this also kind of goes with that kind of fun, whimsical feeling from that day. There's other photos from that day that are going to be scrapped with this one. We were at an amusement park, so I kind of like the way that this is just a really light and airy and fun layout because of all of those different doodles. And the black and white in the back is so neutral and just really allows the pinks and the reds and then that picture to pop. So I love that. I did mat it on a few different papers from the pad, and I'm really trying my best to kind of just use up all of those papers. I don't want to hoard many of them. So I haven't really been paying attention to the patterns on them so much as just the colors, and I've been using them quite a bit behind my photos and just really trimming them down nice and close to the photo, so you're just seeing that color and you're not really seeing if there's words on it, or I mean, I don't mind if you see the hearts, but like any X's and O's and stuff like that, and it just stretches the collection a lot more. And then now I'm just going to start adding a whole bunch of different hearts to those different vines. So I did doodle a couple with my Sharpie, but I also fussy cut a bunch of those geometric hearts. I've been using those up like crazy. I love them so much. And then I punched some hearts from the wood grain paper, and I punched some teeny tiny little hearts from some black paper. And then I stamped the word love. So I'm just using the big license plate road trip stamp from Wild Whisper because I don't actually have any other alpha stamps. I have some teeny tiny ones, but nothing that was really big like I wanted. So I thought this would work great, and it kind of has a whimsical feel to it too. And that's really inspired from the actual original doodle, just having that kind of love written somewhere. So that's just going to be my title. And I used my Micron pen to draw some extra little doodly vines coming down from the top. There was a space there, and I kind of figured I was going to get my word or a title or something in there somewhere, so I left that space until I could figure it out. So I just doodled those little vines coming down, and I went right down to the bottom so I could add a little teeny tiny journaling spot there too. And then I added a few of these gorgeous glittery hearts from Chamel's Glitter Girl collection. And that's it. That is my layout. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. There is links to everybody else who played along this month down below in the description box, so please go and check them out and show them some love. If you have any questions, you can leave them for me down below in the comments. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.